Namaste. This is a method by Ram Dass called Practice Dying. Enjoy. I will guide you through it, and then I will be looping this video after I upload it and be meditating along with you guys. Enjoy. Dying. You must live before you can die, but you must die before you can live. Live consciously, die consciously. So lay down, close your eyes before we get into the instructions. Gandhi, the Indian politician saint, was assassinated as he walked out of his home by an assassin who fired 4 bullets directly into his body, and the moment Gandhi fell, he was heard to utter the name Ram. The rishis, the men of India who know, say that to die uttering the name of God takes you immediately beyond the beyond with no further effort. Practice dying. Experience your own death. Ritual death has been practiced throughout the world for centuries. Many Buddhist meditation exercises are designed to take you through your own death. Laura Huxley has members of her own seminars experience their own death psychologically, for example. Have the room comfortably dark or dimly lightened. Lie down on your bed or sofa or on the floor. Let your body go. Imagine that the life is out of it. Do not speak or move. Imagine that you have died. Your body is passive, lifeless, useless. Your body is discarded. Your funeral is about to take place. Let go of your body. Let it be there as something which is no longer yours. Follow to the limit this feeling of being completely alone, abandoned, not loved, not in this life, not in death. Cry, scream, curse, if this is what you feel. Go to the limit of your feeling, and after you have cried and screamed and cursed, when you are emptied and exhausted, stop and listen. This is your last party. Speak to everyone there. Tell them all about yourself, about your mistakes and your suffering, about your love and your longings. No longer do you need to protect yourself. No longer do you need to hide behind a wall or a suit of armor. It is your last party. You can explode. You can be miserable or pitiful, insignificant or despicable. At your funeral, you can be yourself. This is your chance. Do what others have failed to do. Look at the unloved one, the miserable one. This is your chance to do an act of love toward one who has had no love. This is your chance to do justice where intentional or unintentional injustice has been committed. This is your chance to give warmth and courage to the one who feels only coldness, loneliness, and death. Let your tears flow from the very depth of you. Let your bitterness flow out with them, and when the bitterness is out, your tears will be gentle and sweet. Then take the hand of this lifeless body of yours, take it in your hands, and with respect and love, bring it to your lips and kiss it. Now gently come back to your living body. With this feeling of respect and love, come back to your living body and let this feeling remain with you, inside of you. Let it spread to each nerve, to each muscle, along every vein and artery. Let this feeling of respect and love spread inside you, throughout your entire organism, and then let it spread out around you in everything, object or animal or human, that is part of your life. Feel this feeling of love and respect circulating inside you with the force of life itself. Let it be in your blood, in the air you breathe. Feel it, accept it, give it. Each time we can let go of goals, of our ego image compulsions, of controlling, of driving ourselves, and be instead of do, we die as ego and are reborn as self, as the Buddha. Use a signal, the name Ram, a mantra, a word or phrase, a mandala image, to trigger that death whenever you are aware of your body being uptight in the shape its desired tension. Hold it in, then feel your breath distribute itself throughout your body, diffusing and lightening it as you die to desire, to ego, and then, not I, but he lives in me. Suicide, we might be reminded here, is a different type of death in which one remains attached to his ego. Rather than liberation, it is a manifestation of bondage, which is why it has been condemned at all times by enlightened men. Breathe in and out, lightly, my darling, lightly, even when it comes to dying. Nothing ponderous, or portentous, or emphatic. No rhetoric, no tremulous, no self-conscious persona putting on its celebrated imitation of Christ or Goethe or Little Nell. And of course, no theology, no metaphysics, just the fact of dying and the fact of the clear light. So throw away all your baggage and go forth. There are quicksands all about you, sucking at your feet, trying to suck you down into fear and self-pity and despair. That's why you must walk so lightly. The light came, the hoarse whisper. The clear light, it's here, along with the pain in spite of the pain. And where are you? Over there in the corner. I can see myself there, and she can see my body on the bed. Brighter, came the barely audible whisper. Brighter, and a smile of happiness, intense almost to the point of elation, transfigured her face. Through his tears, Dr. Robert smiled back at her. So now you can let go, my darling. He stroked her gray hair. Now you can let go, he insisted. Let go of this poor old body. You don't need it anymore. Let it fall away from you. Leave it lying there like a pile of worn-out clothes. Go on into the light, into the peace, into the living peace of the clear light. Aldous Huxley, Island. Ram.